Hallo meine lieben Zuschauer und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einem weiteren Part von Chernobylite. So, jetzt bei der letzten Mission haben wir ja einen weiteren Hinweis hier zum schwarzen Stalker gefunden. Das haben wir 4 von 5. Mal sehen. Ich beende jetzt hier den Tag, vielleicht kriegen wir ja noch bald noch mehr Hinweise, noch einen weiteren. Und dann kann man die Simulation durchführen. Und dann sehen wir weiter. Oh, Olga! Was machst du denn hier? Hier in meinem Raum drin. Das war ja noch nie, dass hier jemand drin war, wenn ich aufwache.
I have something to tell you, Igor.
What's wrong, Olga? You don't seem like yourself today.
I'm totally fine. I've been having these terrible headaches lately, but never mind that. I've been reconsidering our arrangement, and I've decided I need to go.
What do you mean? Go? Go where?
Don't play dumb, Igor. It doesn't go with your big brain. I'm leaving. I joined you thinking you represented the change this place needs. For us, for the zone, for the Samoshells.
Ach, wahrscheinlich, weil eben halt schlicht und ergreifend jetzt die Beziehung da jetzt schrecklich ist. Ach, scheiße. Mit dem, was ich hatte. Vielleicht hast du recht, vielleicht habe ich manchmal falsche Entscheidungen getroffen.
Look, I admit I've been preoccupied recently, but I can do better.
You've had plenty of opportunities, but you almost never used them. I tried to reason with you. I pleaded with you. I tried to get you to see things my way. I hoped you would help me, even if we don't agree on every detail. Friends do that for each other, you know?
But I am your friend, Olga, and I'm trying. What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you anymore, Igor. That ship has sailed.
Sailed. Right. Can't you see I'm your best chance?
I thought so too, but something happened recently.
What something? What's going on with you, Olga?
Shut the fuck up. Nothing's wrong with me, Kimanuk.
Come on, Olga. We've been through so much together. Are you going to throw it all away because of some misunderstanding?
You still don't get it, obviously. You promised to help me, and instead you shit on me and my needs. My people's needs are critical. They're facing new dangers every day. The Lurkers, NAR. They need my help at this very moment, not whenever you get around to it. I lost all my hope, Kimanuk. You took from me the only thing that kept me going. But thankfully, she found me. She found me when I needed her most.
I have no idea who you're talking about, but I really do want to help you and your people. And I will. Just trust me.
Going to ask you a question, and I need an honest reply. Can you do that, Igor? If you had to choose between Tatiana and the others, what would you do?
What kind of question is that? It's not that simple.
I will make it super simple for you. Don't think, just answer.
Ah, du Scheiße.
Bullshit. This isn't a zero-sum game.
I knew it. I've got my answer.
Olga, please, I don't understand what you're saying. I'm not under any obligation to save the world.
No, you're definitely not. You're just a selfish guy who passed up the chance to help others, people who needed him. You failed me, and you failed the Samoshells. You also failed her. You just don't know it yet. I wish I'd never met you, Igor Kimanuk. Perhaps we'll see each other again. Perhaps not.
Ja. Wenn du dich bereit fühlst, das zum Kraftwerk zurückkehren, kannst du dies derzeit tun. Die Tafel mit dem Plan ist neben dem Platz, wo du jeden Tag deine Bla. Ach, scheiße. Neutral, neutral, gut, großartig. Ach, Kacke. Gut, jetzt gehen wir mal kurz... Ach, scheiße, naja. Okay, jetzt sind ja keine Missionen mehr verfügbar. Gut, das bedeutet jetzt also, ich mache jetzt die Simulation mit dem schwarzen Stalker und danach dann wohl im nächsten Part das Kraftwerk. Dass das Olja-Werk ist, ist scheiße. Ach, Kacke. Und warte mal, nee, das machen wir anders. Das machen wir jetzt mal anders. Warte mal, wie viel Chernobylite habe ich? 3 nur noch, ey. Kacke. Ach. Fuck. Sonst hätte ich jetzt die Entscheidung mit den Daten. Denn da war ja eh nichts Besonderes drin. Da war ja nur ein bisschen Text. Würde ich jetzt ändern, aber dann habe ich kein Chernobylite mehr für... Ich weiß nicht, oder funktioniert der auch so? Oder muss ich hier was drin haben? Ach, Kacke. Ja, okay, gut, ich meine... Warte mal ganz kurz. Wenn ich jetzt die Daten gelöscht hätte, dann wäre Tarakan ja wahrscheinlich abgehauen. Ja gut, dann machen wir jetzt einfach mal die Simulation mit dem schwarzen Stalker. Individualität anzuhoffen nimmt eine Menge Zeit in Anspruch. Sowas verschiebt man besser auf den Abend. Ja, supi. Ja, dann machen wir das einfach mal so. Naja, warte mal. Okay, wenn der bekloppte Tag abhaut, das finde ich jetzt nicht so tragisch. Scheiß drauf, ich gehe jetzt einfach mal in die Maschine hier rein. Du wirst jedoch bei jeder bestraft. Und ändere jetzt einfach die Entscheidung mit den Daten löschen.
Igor, it's not the end. I won't let it end like this. Go.
Ja, das wissen wir ja schon alles. Kennen wir ja schon alles. Und dann, ich hoffe mal, und wenn Dingsbums dann abhaut, Tarakan dann abhaut, das interessiert mich dann ganz ehrlich gesagt nicht wirklich weiter. Denn der tut da eh einen einfach für. So, jetzt ist die große Frage, wo ist das die Entscheidung? Ich nehme an, so weiter da hinten, ne? Okay, hier sind doch 2 Entscheidungen, die ich noch nicht getroffen habe. Ja, das ist ja das hier mit den beiden Wissenschaftlern.
You read the NAR documents about their experiments and found some useful information. If you'd like to see how this could play out differently, we can.
Listen to me very carefully, Igor. This research, this data, it's too dangerous to exist. My people died because of it. Delete everything. It won't bring my mother back, but at least no one will profit from her death, and the deaths of others.
You need to download this research, Mousy. This is the Rat King's brain stash. It's dangerous, yes, and inhuman. But it could contain the key to defeating him.
Der wird wahrscheinlich Tarakan jetzt abhauen, aber drauf geschissen. Der ist...
Good call. I knew you'd see reason.
What have you done, Mousy? Why aren't you following your mentor's guidance? The Rat King must be destroyed. Everything else is irrelevant.
Okay. Jetzt wird wahrscheinlich Tarakan abhauen, aber das interessiert mich ganz ehrlich gesagt nicht. Der ist mir eigentlich so ziemlich Latte. So, warte mal. Schlecht, neutral, gut. Warte mal. Jetzt habe ich wahrscheinlich Simulation abgeschlossen. Ja, alles klar, aber gut. Okay, jetzt kann ich keine Mission mehr, das heißt also... ne, Quatsch. Die Simulation kann man ja nur abends machen. So, warte mal. Dann bleibe ich heute mal in der Basis. Ja. Ah, das wird wahrscheinlich eh daneben gehen, aber ist egal. So, dann mache ich jetzt die Simulation mit dem Stalker und dann geht das ab zum Kraftwerk. Naja, sie hat wenigstens ein bisschen was bekommen. Ja. Gut, das kriege ich nochmal vom... Jeder nochmal richtig was zu futtern. Okay.
How are things, Professor?
Okay, aber jetzt kann man doch noch mal ganz kurz mit den anderen reden.
Howdy, Igor.
Hello, Olga. What's on your mind?
Do we have any fresh fish?
What? Why would you even ask that?
I'm sick of canned food. I can't remember the last time we had something fresh.
Okay. I'll let you know if I stumble across some clam chowder or caviar. Maybe you'd like a nice Chardonnay to wash it down?
There's no call to be a wise ass. I know very well what can and cannot be found in the zone. But what would you say about setting up a fish farm?
A fish farm?
Yep, we could all use more protein in our diet.
Funny you should mention it. When I started working at the Chernobyl power plant, there was a rumor about the KGB breeding fish in the cooling pools.
Really? Did the fish get big?
Sure, huge. And they came pre-seasoned too, with strontium-90. Not edible. I wouldn't chance fish farming anywhere in Pripyat, even today.
I guess that means I'm stuck with cans.
You and me both, sister.
Okay. So.
I can hear his voice again, Mousy. He whispers.
The Rat King is talking to you.
I wouldn't call it talking necessarily. It's more like a feeling of impending doom. Terror. It's always there, rustling about in the shadows. I can feel its gaze upon me. Inhuman, infernal. Like something from the void.
Who is the Rat King?
But you ask, what is the Rat King? Its mind is beyond the comprehension of us mortals, Mouse.
But surely I can do something to help.
You are helping, Mousy. Yes, of course you are helping. You are my right hand in the struggle against Rat King's forces. But the final battle will be mine, and mine alone.
Why?
As the poet said, the best laid plans of mice and men often go to shit.
I see. And I'm the mouse in this quote?
Why wouldn't you be, Mousy?
Okay. So, die Schränke, die hier standen, die habe ich jetzt erstmal umgestellt. Dann die habe ich erstmal da hinten hingestellt, da wo jetzt Olivier steht.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Stop calling me sir. What do you want, Mikhail?
I'm just fucking teasing you, man, because I'm bored. You used to live in England, didn't you? Eating your full English breakfast, drinking Darjeeling tea, scooting around in your Aston Martin, sipping martinis, mingling with high society. A regular James fucking Bond.
I eat porridge for breakfast, for Christ's sake.
Relax, I'm kidding. I did a piece of business with some Brits once. Good blokes. They drank Stolichnaya with Red Bull. Loopy fuckers.
Why are you wasting my time, Mikhail?
I knew a guy once, when I used to do business in Moscow. This guy wasn't a Brit, he was Scottish. I think his name was Daniel. He was absolutely fascinated by the Moscow sewers. Daniel was looking for a guide, so I took him on a tour of the underground. Told him some really top-drawer fucking tales. About nuclear bunkers under the Moskva River where Putin will hide when the zombie apocalypse comes. About the lizard people from Zeta Reticuli controlling the amount of sugar in your Starbucks coffee. He was a tad skeptical, though. Reminds me of you. And that worries me.
Why?
You've spent too much time in the rotten capitalistic West, comrade. You know what I mean. Anyway, I hope our humble way of life isn't too much of a shock for you.
Oh, trust me. I'll always be Ukrainian in my heart.
Great! I'll drink to that. Yeah, as soon as I find something better to drink, that is.
What's going on, Igor?
Okay. Gut, dann machen wir jetzt mal die Simulation mit dem schwarzen Stalker. Und im nächsten Part geht es dann zum Schlachtfeld. Schlachtfeld zum Kraftwerk. Zum Schlachtfeld, ja. Ja, aufs Schlachtfeld beim Kraftwerk oder so ähnlich. Ja, los, hau rein. Da bin ich mal gespannt.
Listen, Georgi, I know what I'm doing, but there's no going back now.
I know, my dear friend. It's just that we lost such a brilliant mind that terrible night. I'm afraid of losing you, too, all over some romantic squabbles.
Okay.
And this misunderstanding also cost you your good looks.
I don't want to listen to this anymore. No more distractions, you hear me?
Oh yes, of course. I'm very happy to hear that it's all in the past now.
Good. So let's get to it. I would like to see some results as soon as possible. We both know that she's the key. We've wasted enough time already.
All right. Just don't do anything rash, please. We need to follow the proper protocols.
So my dear friend Boris worked with Semenov even after the Chernobyl disaster. I wonder what happened to his face. And Tanya is the key. The key to what? Gah, more secrets. I've got to keep digging.
Okay, dann wollen wir mal weiter gucken. Doch hier ist schon wieder Ende. Ah, alles klar, gut.
Your trials were too aggressive, my friend. I told you that you were using too much, didn't I? I told you. You're lucky you didn't end up brain dead like the others. But here we are. Boris is dead. Truly dead this time. There's no reason to pretend otherwise now. I suppose I should have seen this coming. The mental projections you told me about, the visions, they've been building for some time.
So, warte mal.
To be honest, I just thought that your hallucinations meant you were losing your mind. Prolonged exposure to Chernobylite often causes psychosis and hysteria, after all. Why, I've seen the test subjects babbling about Cthulhu, or wanting to save the world from rats. You really did it, my friend. You crossed the Rubicon. You achieved something that no one has ever achieved before. Well, except her, but she has a different purpose. You will be the first of your kind. You will help me bring about a new era of human evolution. You will help me reach the stars.
Vielleicht hätte ich den Semmelhof dann doch schon umlegen sollen.
Forget your past. Forget your pathetic personal involvements. Distractions. Foolish distractions for the weak. Wasting your time seeking validation from others, but not anymore. You don't need any of that going forward. You're to be my right hand in the days to come. It's time to drop your old mask and don a new one. Time to become what you were always meant to be. The Black Stalker. Wake up soon. We've got plenty to do, you and I.
So it was Boris all along. He started the Chernobylite trials on himself and became the Black Stalker. Dear God.
Na super. Und dieser Doktor da, der Professor Simmonov hat, der ist wirklich auch ein bisschen durchgeknallt.
I've told you everything you need to know, General. What seems to be the problem?
The problem? That's what you're calling it. Look, I won't even pretend to understand what you and your lab monkeys are doing down there. And I wouldn't care if I did. What I do care about is this facility and the safety of my men. So the next time you decide to rush an experiment that can potentially release a bunch of fucking monsters into the world, please tell me beforehand so I have time to devise a strategy.
First off, the shadows are key to our research. They are hybrids that... You know what? I won't bother you with details that you won't be able to understand anyways.
Also der Semmelhof, der ist wirklich... Das ist ein Dr. Mengele.
And second, actually, no, I'm responsible to the board, not to you, Kozlov. Your job is to safeguard this operation, not lecture me on things you will never come close to understanding. In fact, the board wants you to cooperate closely, very closely, with my right-hand man. I would like you to familiarize him with all of our security protocols.
Who? The freak in the black mask? You want to tell me who the hell he is? I'd like to know who I'm working with.
If you need a name, call him what the rest of your men call him, the Black Stalker. One last thing, I know you don't share my views on the future prospects of this organization, but don't even think about throwing in the towel. If we fail, there will be hell to pay for both of us. There is no walking away now.
So the NAR is somehow responsible for creating shadows. Or at least releasing them into the world. And Boris, the Black Stalker, is also involved in NAR security.
Na super. Okay, alles klar. Simulation abgeschlossen. Simulation abgeschlossen. Simulation abgeschlossen.
Igor, I need to tell you something. Remember when you asked me why the lurkers stay away from our village? I wasn't entirely honest with you.
All right.
I don't know exactly how it works, but Mave has a way of keeping these creatures at a distance. He has this strange powder. It calls it dust, but it's secret. Only a handful of people even know it exists.
Dust? Why are you telling me about this?
Because I can see you for what you are now.
And what's that?
A forthright and honorable man. Maybe a little awkward in social situations. Anyway, it'll help us in your heist. You should get your hands on some as soon as possible.
Well, if it works, there must be something to it. I should definitely look into it.
You should.
Okay. I'll check it out first chance I get.
Okay. Bisschen Staub. Ach, jetzt habe ich hier doch noch eine Mission. Gut, warte mal. Wie viel habe ich hier noch? 77, ne? Da hole ich mal ein bisschen mehr. Ich weiß das ganz ehrlich gesagt auch nicht. Kann ich die Wumme hier verbessern? Ja. Könnte vielleicht auch mal ein bisschen mehr Schaden gebrauchen. Reichweite, Stabilität, Rückstoßreduzierung. Nee. Ja, dann... Okay. Warte mal. So. Alles klar, 127 Schuss dafür, 171 Schuss dafür. So, warte mal. So, bei der Wumme hier. Mal gucken, ob ich da auch noch mal ein bisschen mehr... Nö. So, oh, warte mal. Ich habe jetzt hier wieder einiges an Zeug, das ich nochmal kurz wegpacken kann und dann mal sehen. Da ich nicht weiß, was da jetzt gleich alles beim, oder im nächsten Part beim Reaktor abgeht. So. Werde ich auf jeden Fall... Ja, Metallplatte brauche ich nicht. So, warte mal. Ne, warte mal. Kurz. Ja, so packen wir mal da rein mit der Metallplatte. Wo ist sie? Ach, da. Auch mal da rein. Hier habe ich 3. Hier habe ich 6 von. Ja, nee, da stelle ich lieber noch mal ein bisschen was her. Ich habe keinen Plan. Warte mal ganz kurz. Was da denn jetzt alles so abgeht. Ja, das nehmen wir mit. Das nehmen wir mit. Das nehmen wir auch noch mal mit. Das nehmen wir mit. Das nehmen wir auch mit. Und die Strahlenmedizin nehmen wir mit. Ne, Quark. Okay, jetzt ist nichts. Okay. Habe ich 5. Trotzdem werde ich jetzt noch mal ein bisschen Heilsalbe und Antistrahlensalbe herstellen. So. Ja. So, jetzt weiß ich natürlich nicht. Ja, alles klar. Ich weiß natürlich nicht, ob ich jetzt noch Chernobylite brauche. Ich hoffe nicht. So, auf jeden Fall beende ich jetzt hier den Part. Ich bedanke mich fürs Zuschauen. Wenn es gefallen hat, Däumchen, Abo, seid das nächste Mal wieder dabei. Bye, bye.